you and I have talked extensively over the years about, how tough it has been to be a millennial, but it looks like Gen Z is going to have an
They're
even
going to get
tougher time with
hosed. And
this.
one example, I was trying to find some encouraging stuff to tell people who are listening or watching. And the problem I have is my go-to tools aren't even helping anymore. For anyone who's watching or listening, go to cyberseek.org. Actually, maybe not anymore, because what it used to offer, and it still has this heat map here, that if you want to get into cybersecurity, the roles that lead, the starting roles that go to like cybersecurity specialist, that then can lead to cybersecurity analyst and cybersecurity manager, and they'll tell you how many job openings there are, the required like education and stuff like that. And they used to also give you an average of salary, and they have taken that away, and I'm pretty sure that's on purpose. So it sucks because now we're seeing such a, I don't want to say a head fake, but such a blunt force impact to careers overall from this AI detonation that, yes, I think we're coming to grips sooner or later with it on how to coexist. But now you can't even find a place where you can feel safe to maybe find a job, right? You don't know what's happening in that regard. I think you're right. I think Gen Z and God knows what Gen Alpha, our kids, are going to walk into. Hopefully, there's been some normalization at that point. But yeah, it's almost similar to 2008, which you and I barely avoided as well, where 2008 hit, and all of a sudden you have, man, we have gotten so far off track from data ownership, and I apologize. But you had you had all these people who graduated in 2008 that just come into a hellscape of a job market. And that's what's forming right now too. And now, and I'm going to connect these dots, not only do you not have opportunities available to you, you are getting to a point where the tools you use in order to get those opportunities, you don't even own. Great tool that I do like is called Novo Resume. And here's a suggestion for anyone who wants to hold on to their data ownership. Use European tools when you
Mm,
can. Novo Resume is a great example of this. I use it to build my resumes when I'm applying for jobs. And it helps you make a great resume, look great, stand out, all that. And because of GDPR, you can go and delete all your information. They have to delete it no matter what,
yep.
anytime, right?
Yep.
So in that regard, if you want to still have ownership over the data, that instead of just renting and so forth, try to use European tools as much as possible, because you are walking into something that is really, really gnarly. And I don't even really know what kind of advice to give. I get all of these questions from students all the time, like, okay, how do I get into, and I will say this, you can land a SOC job at the start of your career. That's a great place to start still,
Yes.
right? And
100%.
you won't own those tools, right? But it's still a great way to start. But going into this, it's going to get gnarlier and gnarlier. And if you have coding skills, oh man, any recent graduates for coding, and specifically, I feel for you, because that was a bill of goods that no one saw going away like this.
Yep.
And so I think it's weird. And then to add AI into it, to AI is then both making these jobs easier, but then they're also taking certain things on, which is now then the question I want to ask when we're talking about not owning your identity in this kind of realm of data usage. We now have these roaming AI bots that can auto moderate. You see them on Reddit that'll delete your posts. You have AI capabilities that are on Facebook that they're relying more on AI and so forth. And Google even has specific statements in some of their EULAs that they will use AI to just delete your account if they want to. Very interesting stuff in that regard. Regardless of if it was on purpose or not, do you think companies should just unleash these AI bots to suddenly just delete you? Do you think that's something that should we have this level of AI moderation? And do you think there should be a line at some point wherein we should rein it in?